If you've ever wondered how to keep your joints loose, your breath calm, and your spirit grounded as the years roll on, welcome. You found yourself in the right place. You see, I've watched elders lose their power not from age, but from stillness. The wrong kind. The kind where pain replaces play and stiffness locks up what once flowed like a stream. But Golden Years Qigong, that rewinds the clock without pretending to stop time. This ancient art doesn't ask us to fight age. It teaches us to move with it. And by the end of this video, you'll know why slow movement makes powerful medicine. Let's get started.
Soften your knees and open up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, let's begin with our sun stretches. Reach all the way up through the fingers, stretch the toes. Now, cross the arms, clench the fists, and squat all the way down. Rise up again, reach all the way through the fingers, and then squat all the way down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Reach, 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 and exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now this next, we'll rest here for a second. And for this next one, what we're going to do is we're going to just change the arm motion just slightly. I'll show you from the side view. So we're going to come all the way up. Reach all the way back, and then the fingers. Now we're going to swing the arms around into cross arms and then squat down, down, and down. Again. Inhale as you expand and reach. Exhale as you bring the fist in. Squat down one more time. Very good. Okay, go ahead and sit back on your hands. Drop that knee towards the center. Again, we want to get the hips as loose as possible so there's no tension when we go through the motions. Three, two, and one. Okay, now we got to go back the other way and just roll your knee and drop it to the ground. Roll on the toe, drop the knee. Roll on the toe, drop the knee. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Back up. Now we do our calf raises. So we'll do it first. We'll do it with the feet together. Okay, now rest here for a second. What you're going to do is You want to open the toes up, keep the heels together, keep the knees locked out, and do another set. Come all the way up as far as you can on your toes. You can even see what I'm doing with my hands. I'm just kind of stretching. I'm doing my calves, trying to get it full. Warm up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you're going to turn your toes in towards the midline of your body. Your heels are out. Same thing again. Now this time with your hands, what you can do is just turn them all the way over like this and back. I get a nice stretch all the way up through the shoulders. Ready? As you're doing it. So we got full mobility warm up. Joint articulation in Qigong, which is the foundation for Tai Chi, very important. But Qigong alone is enough to keep your strength, flexibility, and maintain your mobility as you age into your golden years. Okay, we'll return to the upper body in a minute. Now, extend the arms forward. Take a deep inhale. Now you're going to squat down as far as you can go. Now turn. Come back to the front. Inhale. Turn to the other side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, rise up. Now you're going to do the same thing. You can stay flat-footed or you can go up all the way up on your toes like so. And go. Inhale. And exhale. This is good for balance. This is the two-legged monk and kneels and turns. I'm going to do a few rounds of these. Take your time. You're going to activate your core muscles as you do this. Help develop control. Once again, I appreciate you joining me. Now we're just going to go down, lower ourselves down, and come back up a few rounds. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's add some hand motions. 5, 6, 7. Now let's add one more. 8, 9, 10. Very good. I'm going to give you another exercise. Go ahead and open up. Now you're going to just hinge back as far as you can. You'll feel the weight go back on the back heels. These are a few more mobility exercises from the foundation series. So take your elbows and put them together, prayer hands. Lean forward. Now what you're going to do, tighten your core, and you're going to pull that prayer hands up above the head and come back down. 2, 3, 4, squeeze. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Now, take your hands, squeeze your scapula together. Put your hands just by your chest. Keep your heel on the back heel. Push your bum back. And then what you're going to do is just hinge forward slowly with that tension. 2, 3. Now you're going to feel tension all the way up through here, through the lower back, upper back. Excellent for just loosening up all of that gluey adhesion we experience sometimes when we're sitting in one position too long or we just woke up. Okay, now you open up 2 more. Now what you're going to do, from that same position, place one hand down, one hand up. What you're going to do is just change hands and do the same thing on the other side. Okay, now come back up slow. This time what you're going to do is you're going to make a small ball with your fingers together here. And you're going to do the same thing before. You just kind of hinge back, but you're going to press your fingers together as hard as you can. Show you from the front. So I'm leaning back and I'm reaching forward. And I'm going to just hinge. Now you're going to feel a lot of tension in the hamstrings. If you have a lot of tension there, you're also going to feel a lot of tension in the lower back. But again, you're just pushing your bum back, try to loosen that in. One more time. Take it out, straighten up. Now, let's, if you're comfortable in this position, that's good. We're going to do a few snake stretches. So just place your right arm over your left. Cup the bottom elbow with your bottom right elbow. And you just drop down. Now with this, is important that your knee tracks over your toe, so you don't have to have your feet straight. You turn to the side. Just go down. Just do 3 on this side. Just to get the feel of it. Back to the center. Now let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I'm going to continue that. You're going to go down, down, come back to the middle, and just sink further. Got it? It's a challenge, but see where I'm going with this. Once you can get your hips open and get all of that tension from the hips. All right. Okay, come all the way back up. Now the last set we're going to do with the toe pointing up. We're going to change the hand position just slightly. So you're going to take and reach up and overhead. As you drop, you're going to raise that toe up. For 1, 2. Just go as low as you feel comfortable. Reach up as you squat, down, hinge, down. One more. Good. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Okay, go ahead and wiggle your feet back together. You should start to feel pretty warm at this point. Now, let's work our way up to the knee and do a few knee circles. Reverse. Now, what you're going to do, allow your hands to just kind of hang. Now, from mid your core, you're going to just pulse for twice, and then you're going to kneel. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up. All right, now let's do some wide hip circles. Feel pretty good. You feel the blood flowing, muscles are warming up. We don't want any tension when we do our Qigong exercise. We want it to be a nice, smooth, gentle flow. So this is going to loosen up everything from the toes all the way through the head. And then let's reverse. Very good. Now, we're going to continue with that loosening everything up. So now, this is a slight weight shifting exercise. You're going to shift the weight to one leg where this leg is completely empty. You can always put it down if you feel a little bit wobbly. But what you're going to do from here, and one thing you can do, imagine there's your center line. Take this toe and just turn it in just slightly, right, towards the middle of your body. And you're going to just turn. You'll feel a stretch from the top of the hip all the way through the leg. Come back. Chin. Position your arms like I have. 3. Keep the leg locked out. 4. Pause here. Pause. One more time. Okay, now shift the weight to the other leg. Right? This one's empty. Do the same thing. Turn that toe in just a little bit so you can get a little bit more stretch. Keep your knee locked out. Just turn. You may find that one side is much more stiffer than the other, but that's okay. With each one, you're going to just pause and come back. As you go, you'll see that each time you can go a little bit further. If you want to coordinate the breath, inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to do that while you pause. Do a low exhale. Relax, come back. Again, inhale. As you turn, now begin your exhale. Turn back. One more time. Inhale. Pause here. Exhale. Okay, we're almost done with that part. Now, from here, we're going to go in the opposite direction. Shift your weight back to this leg. This time, you're going to turn on this leg in the opposite direction. what is that? Before we turn to our right. Now on this leg here, you're going to turn to your left. Inhale and turn. Look to balance out both sides. We do so much sitting and standing. It's good to give our legs a nice mobility massage. Loosen up all of those muscles. It gets really tight, and because of all of the sticky adhesions between the muscles. So help loosen up the fascia all over the body. All right, now we'll shift back to this side again. It can seem like a bit time consuming to be doing mobility exercises, but the beauty of technology is you can always jump ahead if you're already warmed up. Or you can just do the mobility exercises as a standalone. It's up to you. But this is what I do every day. Make sure I'm mobile and balanced. Okay, now feet together. Go ahead, shake it out a bit. Okay, from here, let's do our twist. So you're going to turn, keep the hips forward. You're going to turn, and as you turn, you're going to turn one palm over and one look like this, the opposite. When you turn the other way, your palm's going to go this way. Right? Right, we want full articulation of all the joints. We get the blood and chi flowing through everything, so we need to work everything. Let's go for one, back the other way, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Come back to center. Side stretch. Just going to place this bicep by your ear. This is going to reach for the earth. You're going to just lean all the way over, keeping your legs together. 1, back. The other side. Keep your bicep by the elbow and just lean over as far as you can go. 2. Yeah, you're going to notice each time you do it, you're going to be able to lean just a little bit further. Don't force it. Just pause where you feel comfortable and breathe. You're going to inhale, exhale. That long exhale is going to signal to your nervous system that everything is safe and okay. Relax. How you breathe is how you move. Good. Relax. You want to breathe. Relax. Breath. Deep inhales, long exhales. Hold. Now come back. Recycle. Inhale and exhale. Now let's do shoulders. Go ahead and roll the shoulders back. Really squeeze the back muscles, front chest area. Squeeze your scapulars together. Go forward. Good. Okay, extend the arms out. Let's do small circles with the arms straight. 3, 2, 1, and reverse. Keep everything else tight. Okay, now we do medium circles. And reverse. Now we do big circles. And reverse. Okay, now go ahead and give yourself a hug. Pat yourself on the back. Good job so far. Okay, shake it out. Feel how loose you are. And now let's do some neck rolls. Three, 2, and 1, and reverse. Want to let your head fall back and just do a few jaw exercises while you're here. Just open and close. Yeah, kind of weird, but trust me. Now we'll go side to side. Blood moving all through the body, even the face. Especially around the jawline. The jawline tends to be very tense. We learn how to relax our jaw. One way to tell is if your jaw feels like it's melting away from your face when you're trying to relax. So just check in periodically, make sure you're not clenching your teeth. If you are, just let that jaw just melt away. Down. Very good. Okay. Okay, let's go into our Qigong series. I'm going to add a few new exercises, slightly different from the prior days. So I'll let you know when we get to them. Soften your knees, circle your feet out, shift your weight, circle your feet to the outside, shift your weight back to the center. Inhale. Pick up this boulder and push it out to sleep. Grab the big boulder, bring it in, push. Inhale. Full extension. Show you what it looks like from here. Soft knees, hinge back in that direction. Pick up. Use the legs to push yourself back up and inhale. Pick a big stone this time. Push it out to sea. Now we gotta lift the sky. Stay where you are. Inhale, all the way up. Allow the hands to fold down. Imagine all of your thoughts, your hands like clouds floating up, and just let them go. Again, lift up all those thoughts towards the sky. And one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Let it go. Now, horse rider mounts and beats the drum. Remember, just allow the hands to kind of just float down. You don't have to shift the weight, just keep the weight centered. You're not going to be rocking. I see some students rock, but you don't need to do it. That's a slightly different exercise. Not wrong. But for this session, we're just going to focus on relatively simple grounding, centered grounding motions. We'll work on the weight shifter in the latter part of the session. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. All right. Transition here. Inhale. Now we do the iron palm. So imagine there are two sandbags here. And just bring the arm up and just drop the hand on that sandbag. Right? Position the back of the hands. You may notice breathing pattern slightly different here. Inhale, and there's an exhale, exhale and drop. Right? This breathing pattern activates a slightly different part of the nervous system. This, you want to generate power on the drop. So you want to get that sympathetic part of your nervous system going. So that's when it exhale is a little bit more prominent. It's like when you're throwing a punch, exhale, punch. When you're excited, you exhale a little faster. But I'm going to change the motion of the hands just slightly. I'm going to make it a little bit more fluid. One hand is dropping, the other is getting ready to come into position. Now this one, the breathing is different. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now your exhale is a little bit longer. Very good. Transition, inhale. Cloud hands. Imagine pushing your thoughts across the sky. Let them go. Clouds. Thoughts disperse like clouds. Sucking up all of the chatter and commotion in my head, and I'm just going to let it go. And release it to the heavens. Inhale. Exhale. Now we got to get the parasympathetic nervous system going, which is the calm side of our nervous system. Rest and digest. Rest, relax, digest. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Recycle. Pivot your left foot. Take a step in. Going to step out. Perpendicular. Like a T-step. Extend the arms. Rest here. Float the hands down. Inhale. And let's just go ahead and do a few rotations here. Keep your arms straight as you can. Now, notice my arms are going to kind of brush up the side of my body. If you have a challenge with that, feel free to just do what feels natural to you. Some people can't. They have to develop their flexibility in the shoulders, so it's okay. Another option is you can turn the hip. So what I do is I turn my hip to line my hand up to my midline, come up. Once I'm here, I turn the hip as I'm bringing the other hand. So this way you train the hip to coordinate with the motions. Of course, you have to coordinate the breath. It's a lot of coordination. Let's stop here. Inhale. Exhale. Same. Reach for the hammer, push down towards the earth. Inhale. Expand the chest. Now push the hands out as you exhale. Keep the weight on the front leg. Now you're going to pick that back leg up and shift the weight to the back leg. Take a big embrace, like embracing a big moon. Hold it here. Now we're going to step back. Now we're on the front toe of this one. It's an empty leg, so there's no weight there. Now inhale. Now turn as you exhale. And turn back. All the way. Come back to the center, your original position. Now you're going to square up. Both the hands down. Inhale. Exhale. I'm going to do this side. I'm going to shift position so you can see with my foot. So from here, I'm going to pivot. Step in, your toe is about the middle of your foot, and you step straight forward, making almost like a T. Shift the weight forward. It should be a straight line from the heel all the way to the head. Raise the arms and extend them outward. Keep in mind, all of this is coordinated with the breath, but don't worry about that. It takes a little practice. Okay, Float the arms down. And again, you have three options. Just rotate this from the shoulders. Don't worry about so much as keeping the arms straight or brushing the side of your. Once you feel flexibility, do that. You want to try to keep the arms straight. Again, you can add the hip motion. See, it looks a little bit different when you add the hips. One more time. Takes a little practice. Do it slow as you need to get that full range, full motion. Now we're going to shift our weight, reach for the heavens, press down simultaneously. Inhale. Exhale as you sink. Now inhale. To open the chest up. And extend your wings out. Over here. Now watch my back foot. I'm going to just lift this back foot and place it just a little bit closer. And I'm going to shift my way back. Pull the front toe up. I'm going to take a big embrace. Sometimes call this bear hugging the tree. Or some refer to it as embracing the moon. Now we're going to weight on the back leg. We're going to lift that front leg up and step back behind that leg. Now this time, this toe is going to touch the ground here. Turn. Back. Now we're going to square off. Float the hands down. Now from this position, we'll do a few Qigong exercises. So the first one is you're going to just form a ball here. You're going to pivot, right? Bring the ball here. Now what you're going to do, extend the fingers and press the fingers together here. Shift your weight to the front leg. Now, tighten up your core. And from here, you're just going to turn. Turn. Keep pressing the fingers together. Okay. Now, like we did in the beginning, you're going to bring your elbows back, try to squeeze your elbows together, keeping your weight on that front leg. Now what you're going to do is you're going to hand forward. You'll feel the stress in your bum area, but that's good. And just hinge forward, come back up. Keep your core tight. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, extend the arms. Now I'm going to turn again. Back. One more time. Put the arms down. Shift your weight back to the center. Let's do the other side. Make a ball. Extend the ball forward. Press the fingers together. Check. One more time. Now, bring the elbows back and squeeze. Forward. One, two, three, four, five. Extend the arms out again. One more. Turn. Turn back the other way. Float the arms down, back to center, inhale. I would do another exercise. So from your keep your knees soft, you can open up more if you feel comfortable. So you're going to form tiger claws, right? And what you're going to do is bring your elbows in, press out. Like so. Now watch. I'm going to turn my claws in towards the midline. Come back and open up. Stretching. Now what you're going to do is rotate the shoulders down with the tiger claws and go here. That's your end point. Then relax and come back again. Tiger claws. Inhale. Exhale. Again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the hands back to the center and pull them down. Make small balls here. Now let's go ahead and extend the arms out. Go ahead and walk your feet back just a little outside the shoulders. Okay, let's do some dial yin. This one, go ahead and take this is a much larger embrace. Just turn, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Cycle. Inhale. Now go ahead and make a small ball with your fingers as if your palms are on the side of the ball. And shift your weight to one side. Lift the leg up. Step down. Now you're going to turn. This palm is going to stay flat. This palm is going to spiral all the way up. And you come back to center. Back. This palm goes, or this palm extends up towards the head. Back. This one is a little bit more advanced, but do the best you can. Some days you just feel like you need to do something a bit more challenging. Show you what it looks like from the side. Go up here, step down. The palm comes all the way out. This one is going up towards heaven. You can twist as far as you can go. And then you come back, bringing the hands back to their original position. Let's do one more time on each side. Turn back around so you can see. Go here. Inhale. Exhale. Hold this position. And then spiral back around. Right, here's another challenge for you. We're going to open up a little bit more. Now we're going to do snake creeps through the grass. Gong. So what you're going to do from here, you can turn your foot out, you can shift. The palms come right, brush just by behind the head and extend fully overhead. Right now, this palm's going to come down, trace all the way down to the leg, and then shift the weight to the other side. Snake creeps through the grass. This palm comes and meets the other hand. back down here. The first few times takes a little bit of coordination. It's a great exercise. We'll get a full body stretch. Through the grasp. Again. If it's too much, feel free to take a break. Again, I'm just practicing. And you're more than welcome to join me or just watch. Better if you best you can. And let's go ahead and finish this up. From here, let's do our other Dao Yin. This one you're just going to imagine if you have a pole, you're holding on to a pole, but you're not. But there's a pole that goes between your hands, and you're just going to turn. Now you want to be able to see the opposite foot. Come back. I want you to wiggle your feet back together some. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more round. Cycle. And now we're going to throw the trash out. That could be, it's a metaphor for mental cloudiness or just a bunch of stuff in your head. You just want to just get rid of. Things from the past that you just don't want to be thinking about. This is symbolic of throwing it out. So extend the arms forward. I'm going to show you different variations. This first one is just the arm. We'll do a few of those. Then I'll show you. Just imagine. I'm going to throw the trash out. So now what you're going to do here is you can drop every third swing. So I'm gathering up. And toss it behind me. Toss it behind me. Toss it behind me. Toss it. Toss it. Now, from here, keep going. You can just do every swing. So, and go as low as you feel comfortable. Toss out the trash, everything behind you. Swing the arms all the way up if you want. Like to do it. It's one of my Suju's favorite exercises. He likes to do it 200-300 times. But we're just going to do a few so you know what it's like. But you could isolate this or any one of the Qigong exercises and just do those. We usually like to do them in series of 6, depending on how much time you have. 6, 12, 18, keep going. Okay, inhale. This next one is just like the tree branches swaying in the wind. So you have this tree, this trunk is just turning, and your arms are going with the swaying with the truck. So depending on how far you swing your truck will find this energy flowing all the way through the arms. So the movement, everything else in the upper torso is just completely relaxed. It's just this part moving here. Once you get the momentum, you'll see your arms will just start to naturally come up. You want to gently pat the front part of your body, just below the floating rib. The other one's going to hit each side, each kidney. So it looks like this. Okay. So a different variation, some people you see, they really shift and they swing. For this one, we want to focus on just the hip motion. We don't want to add the weight shifting in yet. We want to keep the arms just completely relaxed as the hip, coerce the hip to do most of the work. Our weight is going to stay centered. 3 more rounds. Then we're going to do a few standing meditations, which incorporates a bit of weight shifting. Again, this is all foundational to Tai Chi. You'll see a lot of these movements in the actual Tai Chi movements and stuff, but right now we just want to focus on this foundation, basic principles, breathing and moving. Someone asked the question if this was a form of Tai Chi. It's actually different. It's distinct. Let's put it that way. There's some overlap. Like I said, you'll see some of these motions. But the principles of relaxation, breath, breathing, long exhales, deep inhales, clearing the mind of mental chatter, focusing. A lot of those basic principles are there. And then some of the motion you'll find in Tai Chi. If you're interested, I can show you a real simple movement exercise you can do for Tai Chi. But just let me know in the comments below and then I'll show you something you can do. I also have a partner exercise. Some of you may be familiar with tree style, which is push hands. It's a great exercise for you and your partner. I can show you that one as well, if you need to. Just let me know in the comments what you want to see. Okay, let's do a standing meditation. Go ahead and shift to the right leg, pull the toe up slightly. Relax. Take this palm and just put it just behind the head on the middle top. And bring this, comes right in front of your face. Almost like you're blocking a light. Bring your hand up. Back to center, square body off. Both palms are in this position. So when you shift, they'll sort of go into their natural position. I want you to use your imagination and imagine you're breathing, and you can feel the energy of the breath going in through the nostrils, along the top of the head, down the spine, and then back up the front of the body, out through the arm, and then back through the nose. All right? So when you inhale, use your imagination to fill up the lower abdomen and follow in your imagination the energy. As you exhale through the nose, versus all the way back. called small cycle breathing. There's one that flows throughout the body, but this will be a good exercise for you to inhale. Imagine inhaling, the breath comes towards the dantian, up the spine, the shoulder, through this hand, and then back to the hand again, back to the nose. I hope that wasn't confusing, but keep that in mind. You have to use a little bit of visualization in this change. You may feel a little bit of tingling in your hands by doing this. It's not unusual. Something's working. Visually follow the breath in your body. You will start to feel what's often referred to as the chi flow. We'll transition back to the front. Inhale. Let's do our balancing exercise. So go ahead and I'm going to show you a trick for getting your knee higher. It's called a kinesiology stretch. So here's what you do. Go ahead and lift your knee up as far as you can go. If you can just go here, that's fine. Now here's what I want you to do. Take your palm and put it on your knee. Now, try to lift the knee up while pressing down with your palm. Hold it. About 3 seconds. Release. Now, what you're going to notice is that you can lift that knee even higher, even if it's just a little bit. Do it again. Press. Release. Relax. Lift a little bit higher. Again. Relax, and then you find you can lift it higher. Now you'll notice if you do this consistently, your set point will be very different. Next time you'll probably start here. Okay, that's a little trick I guess you can use. So now, if you are like me, where you have your knee, lift your knee up pretty high. What I like to do sometimes. Actually, I just use the ankle rolls. So we'll roll for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'll lift. Then I'll do it again. And then I'll do roll from the knee, lift a little bit more. You know, it's like kind of just loosens everything up enough so that you can actually lift. Like, and usually when I reach my point, I'll try to do the same thing. So now from here, let's go ahead and do our hip. And exhale, extend the foot forward. Now just bring it in. Form a embrace like you're holding the moon. Now what you're going to do is you're going to latch your ankle onto your knee. Inhale. Exhale as you push, sit. Ooh. Balance is a little bit off today, sorry. Try one more time. Even after 20 years, I can still lose my balance. Okay, now inhale. Pray hands overhead. Now bring your prayer hands to the middle of your chest. Now, inhale. Now, one-legged monk beats the drum. And relax. You have challenging days. Some days this is a challenging day. I may overwork my legs yesterday in my training. So we'll do the other side. So same thing here. If you want to try the kinesiology stretch, again, you can just press the knee as you're pressing the knee up. Pull it in. Press. Again. Roll the ankles. The other way. And from the knees, reverse. Then from here you go from the hip. Hold this position. Inhale. Now exhale as you press out and kick out. Inhale. Embrace the moon, standing on one leg. Now match your ankle to your hip. Inhale. Exhale. That's why we loosen up all the muscles in our body so that if you're tight in a certain part of your body, it doesn't pull you off balance. That tends to happen. If I was tight in my shoulder region, it would pull me off balance, especially since my balance seems to be a bit shaky today. Inhale. Bring your palms to the middle of your chest. Inhale. One-legged monk beats the drum. And then relax. All right, very good. Hope you're still with me. Now let's do our ball exercises. Inhale. Bring the fingers together. Inhale. Open up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And exhale. Now we're going to turn and move. Okay, bring the fingers together. Exhale. Pray hands middle of the body. Up. Call this rinsing hands. Now, go do something. Another motion. We do up and down or heaven and earth. So let the hands drop. Now, again, initiate the motion from the hips. This hand's going to come straight up the middle of the body. Reach for the heaven. This hand's going to come down the back middle of the body, not outside. Back. We're holding a pole. It should be a straight line, right down the center where your nose is. Again, the same thing with this, and her arms are going to come slightly brushed by the body. But basically, if you were to turn, this is what it would look like. Only you're going to allow the body, the arm to release. May not seem like a major thing, but trust me, when you start doing these, wow, there's a bit of mechanic involved in it. Bit of precision in terms of where the motions want to go, in terms of which meridians you're trying to activate. Again, the other motions they're not wrong, they just do different things. Turn back towards you so you can see. We'll do a few more. Make sure our body's loose. Okay, excellent. Inhale. Now lift the sky. Inhale. Hold. Let it go. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Ball. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Rotate. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take that. Rotate forward. And reverse. And now the breathing here is slightly different. It's balanced breathing. So you're going to inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. So it's pretty even. Now we're going to shift weight and move. thing you don't want to do is fall into your motions. Gently shift away. Turn. Pivot, step in, step forward, turn so you're facing in one direction. What you're going to do is you're going to pivot all the way around. Shift the weight, step. Now notice you're facing almost in the opposite direction. Pivot and position the foot. Back, facing the other direction. Pivot your left foot again to position it. Very important lesson. Depending on how your foot is pivoting, that's going to determine the direction you travel. That's an important principle in when you're moving in Tai Chi. I'll give you an idea how that works later. So we're going to pivot the foot. Pivot. Step. Pivot. So it starts from the ground and then it works its way up to the front. Now we're going to do circle walking with the ball. Now here's what's important. My foot, inside foot, is going to be tangent to the circle. So you could draw a circle or you can just imagine the center of a circle. But the way to get around the circle so you're not flying off is this outside foot has to turn inward. Okay? So this foot slides forward. This one turns like it's a hook step. If you go straight, you'll end up going off the circle. This will keep you kind of in a nice circular motion. That way you can move on. It takes a little coordination, but you practice with small steps. Right? So we do the first one. Just holding the ball. Second one, we're going to start rotating the ball. Rotate. Very good. Okay. So just to close up, we're going to do two healing sounds. We'll do the heart lung, which is C, and we'll do the heart. Okay, so go ahead and open up. Start with the lung sound. It has motions to it. I'll show you the motion. So you inhale, the palms facing up, about the collarbone, turn the palms out, and press out about 45-degree angle as you release the sound. The sound is for the lung, and then you come back, and you come back to your original position. Okay, so we do this 6 times. You can do as many as you need to, depending on which organ you're working, which organ is attached to a certain motion. If you're interested in that aspect, let me know in the comments. I'll do a special Q&A and I'll answer those questions. Ready? Inhale. Now, the inhale on this is deep. The exhale is twice as long. Okay. So inhale deeply. Ready? Very good. Now I have a whole video, several videos actually, that goes through all of your sounds. So look for the playlist at the end of this to see that. You can always go to my channel and you can see it there. And stuff. If you subscribe, you'll probably, those videos will probably show up in your feed. Next motion is the heart sound. So this one, you're going to extend the arms out to the side. Turn the palms up, come in. Right, the sound starts about here. It's O. Okay. Inhale. Very good. Thank you for joining me, sharing my workout with you. I figure if I'm going to be doing this anyway, I might as well share it with my community and stuff. So do pick and choose, you know, throughout. You can check the timestamps for different parts. I have other videos in the past. But again, thank you for your time. I go by the name Comes Through Out, a Kung Fu creator. If you're interested in any particular moves or have questions about Tai Chi or Qigong, just let me know in the comments below. And anything else you want to share. I'm going to have a Q&A soon, so any questions you have, I'll address those and we'll do it in a live session. So if you come up with any other questions during that time, you can ask during that period. But if that's something you're really interested in, also let me know in the chat. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to see the newer videos. I do this every day unless something goes wrong, but you'll see it posted. And, you do it anytime throughout the day, in the mornings, afternoons, evenings. Those are three times that are probably the best times to do it, to wake up, to keep your energy going throughout the day, and to, you know, settle in for the evening and stuff. That said, continue practicing, stay inspired and inspirational.
If your body feels stiff, give it a movement. If your mind feels cloudy, give it a breath. And if your spirit feels heavy, give it grace. Practice this again tomorrow and the next day, not to chase youth, but to master the art of moving well with wisdom. If you enjoyed that, let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more gentle power, deep breath work, and martial insight from the heart. And share this with someone entering their golden years so they know they don't have to stiffen with age. Stay inspired and inspirational.